everybody. This is Ellis-Washington, real estate broker with CalTex Realty. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Tracy on closing on her home yesterday. Which was Monday, April 24th. We closed escrow on her home that she purchased from her mother. We would also like to thank Paula for referring Tracy to us and trusting us that we would take care of her transaction. And also a special thanks goes out to Donetta Dobbs of Alamo Title in Universal City. Now let me just make this point. Do you know that Donetta Dobbs came out personally to sign the documents at the seller's home, which is the mother, and she did that as a courtesy. In most cases, what would have happened in that situation? What would have happened was this. A notary would have been sent out and a fee would have been charged in order to do that type of situation. She did that as a courtesy so that Tracy's mother would not have to get up and come out all the way to Universal City to sign those documents. I just want to say that we really appreciate that gesture of hers. Hey, Donetta Dobbs, you rock. And another thing about this transaction, what made it special was that Tracy's mom did a gift of equity. That's what it's called. That gift of equity went toward the down payment for the home. In doing that, it allowed the buyer, which is Tracy, to get back at least $100 when we close. Most people are coming to escrow with money. She left escrow with money. We were kind of joking around, and Tracy asked me, she said, why would anyone want to go through the pain of qualifying for a loan, going into escrow, and dealing with all the things that people deal with in buying a home in these days? Okay, because the lender can put you through some hoops, and sometimes it's a little bit frustrating, and that's just part of the business. And she said, why would anybody want to go through that? So after we talked a little while, I said, listen, Tracy, matter of fact, in 12 months, you need to do it again. Okay? You're not done yet. So after talking a little bit more, Tracy said, you know what? In 12 months, I'm going to rehabilitate the house, do some things to it, and at that point, I am going to maybe, rent the house out, and then we can go ahead and do another purchase. And I said, and all you got to do is every 12 months, let's do this every 12 months. That way, in 12 months, you will end up with houses. Imagine that now. Think about it. 5 houses. And the reason why you want to move out and do it that way, is because if you stay in the house and buy another house, now that's a non-owner occupied transaction. That's going to require at least 20% down. But if you buy a house and move out every 12 months and get another house, we can go FHA, and you can put down 3.5% down. Now, if you got me as your real estate broker, you know I'm going to ask the seller to pay the closing costs. So you just come up with your 3.5%, and we will make that deal. Back to the part about when Tracy asked me why do people want to do this, because I'm going to tell you. And just check out the statistics. You can check that out on the web or whatever. But they tell me, and I do believe it, that more millionaires are made in the real estate industry, investing in real estate, than any other industry. And I guess you can check that out on your own, but I do believe that because a lot of people I meet in my business, they are millionaires on paper, or sometimes they have $1 million in the bank. I invite all of you, all my friends, family, and all of my YouTube followers and my Facebook friends. I invite you to get on board with this plan. If you get on board with this plan, you produce enough income to cover all of your bills. You are now considered financially independent. You don't have to be rich and wealthy, but if you got passive income coming into your mailbox every month, and it covers all of the bills that you have, all your liabilities, then you are financially independent. You can actually retire, believe it or not. But that's what I'm doing, and I do not plan on retiring. What I plan on doing is just keep on doing it. But it gives you a lot of freedom to do what you want to do, and there's nobody putting a thumb on you, telling you when you can go somewhere, why you can't go somewhere. That's the whole point, is to be free.